1,000 subscribers. Thanks very much, guys, for taking the time to watch my videos and subscribing. Never thought I'd get anywhere near 1,000 subscriptions. It's a bit of a niche channel, mainly focused on my CNC adventures of building models. The most rewarding part has been the great comments and friends I've made all over the world. So my first upload to YouTube was in 2006 with my Avro Lancaster video, which was filmed on an old analog camcorder by my son. It looks very poor now, but it was a start. I still have the plane, repaired it, modified it a few times. So here she is in 2018, last year. I had flown her this year, but I can't locate the video clips. But I actually put a camera on board, as you can see here, as Nathan launches it, and got a little bit of onboard video. So how did I get into CNC? Well, as you can see here, this is my VC10, which I built a few years back, and she turned out really well. But it was before I had my CNC machine. And as you can see from the pictures, I was using a manual foam cutter, and you just have to make loads and loads of templates. And I thought there's got to be an easier way to do this. So I started looking around, and the first thing I thought about doing was using a hot wire CNC foam cutter, and that's where it all started really. And the rest of this is history. So I've now got a CNC router, 3D printer, the whole shooting match. Unfortunately, last year I crashed the VC10. Although it doesn't look too bad in this picture, the damage was a lot more extensive than you can see. So I decided to scrap her in the end. So what's the future of the channel? Well, I'm trying to aim to produce videos about every 3 to 4 weeks. I'd like to produce more, but I just find that the editing and all the prep work for these how-to videos just takes a long time. The amount of footage I film is enormous compared to what you actually see, so there's a hell of a lot of editing. I hope to get better at it as time goes on. The majority of comments and feedback I get from YouTube and the website are mostly around the CNC software and configuration of the controller boards. So software is probably the biggest challenge with a CNC machine. I mean, you know what you want it to do, but how to make it to do it, that can be a bit of a challenge sometimes. So I still get quite a few messages from guys struggling to get the parallel port computers working. So I think there'll be some more videos on software and configuration. And the new USB foam cutter works really well, but I'd like to add some limit switches to that as well. So that'll be another video. I might be to look at some later firmware for that. I've also got back into park jets this year. You might have seen my video of my MiG-29. And I made some of these quite a few years ago. And I wanted something that was easy to fly and launch on my own at the flying field. Sometimes the company at the flying field isn't the best. So I started going a little bit on my own just recently. So I still had the plans, and so I built a MiG-29 with KMF4 airfoils. And I'd forgotten how much fun these were to fly. It flies absolutely brilliant. A big shout out goes to Scott at E3 Scott from Canada. He's got a great channel with some tips on building flying park jets, and he's just gone over the 1,000 subscriber mark. So I recommend you go to his channel, guys, and have a look at some of his videos. You'll be quite amazed how fast these park jets can be. It's really inspired me to build some more as well. And so I've got a few more of them lined up. They're nice, quick, easy builds. When you do CNC foam cutting and that, it's very rewarding, but it can be quite time consuming, and it can take a long time to get something out. I mean, my Hawker Hurricane that I built took nearly 3 years from start to finish. Not solid, but you sort of lose a little bit of motivation in a while. And I think the MiG-29 had it built in about 3 days. Yeah. So there'll be a few more of them. But if you've got any suggestions for videos you'd like to see, just drop me a line and in the comments, and then I'll do my best to try and see if that fits in with the channel, and we can make a video on that. So to give something back to the community, what I'm going to do is give away 3 sets of plans for the USB foam cutter. I mean, these normally sell off the website for $5. So if you want to be in a chance of winning the plans, all you got to do, guys, is just subscribe to the channel and just leave a comment, good or bad, I don't mind, and then just say hello or something, and then that'll do. And what I'll do is I'll give it a couple of weeks, and then I'll I'll do one of the YouTube comment pickers, and then we'll pick out 3 winners, and I'll get them plans sent off to you. So probably the next video that's going to be up is to do with the DevWing foam software. It looks a little bit daunting when you first start it, but we'll do probably 2 or 3 videos on that, and starting off simple and getting more complicated. So once again, guys, thanks very much for the subscriptions. As I've said, I'm amazed that I've got to 1,000 subscriptions. I think 18 months ago I was at just under 200, but since retiring from work, I've been able to devote more time to doing the videos. And I do really enjoy it because I'm quite into photography as well. It's been quite expensive as well because I've bought loads of equipment as well, cameras and microphones. But I do enjoy that side of it as well. So don't forget, guys, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel to be with a chance of winning a set of free plans, and you can build your own USB hot wire CNC foam cutter. I really do appreciate you subscribing to the channel, so thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.